Fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag one on Facebook.
Okay, just a second there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy, epically insane, and very cool ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag one on YouTube. With me tonight is driver Oliver Dibble out of Huntsville, Alabama. Welcome to the show, Oliver.
Thank you.
So, Oliver, let's talk about your racing career. I know we kind of talked about it on the Facebook version a couple times, but let's start over. Where did this awesome journey start with you?
It actually started in a hockey arena when they had a display for quarter midgets on, and that really got me interested into racing as a whole.
So when you climbed into the quarter midget for the first time after you got your own car, were you a little bit scared at all?
I mean, I was a little bit scared about, crashing into the wall and stuff like that, but I eventually just got used to it.
Okay. So Oliver, so let's talk now about your race car number. Where did that number 44 come from?
It came from my favorite race car driver, Lewis Hamilton.
Very cool. Very cool. So Oliver, have you gotten a chance to meet Lewis Hamilton yet?
Not yet, actually.
Okay. So Oliver, okay. Now with your number 44, do you sit down and take some sit down and put some thought together to design your paint scheme going into next year?
Haven't really thought about it yet, but it's a good idea to think about it.
So Oliver, so have you had a lot of success in your racing career coming up through quarter midgets to bandoleros to legends now?
Yeah, I've had a lot of success, especially back in 2017, whenever I did really good in the regional series in quarter midgets.
Okay. So Oliver, now that you're racing legends, what's that like to move from quarter midgets to bandoleros to legends? Is there a lot of differences there? Or?
I mean, getting used to trying to use the clutch and shift and all that, it's pretty different.
Okay. So Oliver, with your racing career, where do you see yourself at in 5 years with your racing career?
I'm not sure yet, because I have college coming up and a lot of different other things that could,
So where do you see yourself at in 10 years then with your racing career?
I don't know. I might keep doing it in the background as just a hobby.
Okay. So Oliver, have you talking about college now? Where do you want to go for college?
I'm still deciding on it. I haven't really gotten a chance to see all of the possibilities yet, but
so what do you want to major at in college?
I'm actually thinking about aviation engineering.
Very cool. Very cool. I like that, Oliver. I do. So Oliver, let's talk now about, okay, when you're at the racetrack, who helps work on your race car?
Doug Stevens and 77 Speed Shop. They helped me out quite a lot and have allowed me to race this for the past year.
Does your dad help you out too quite a bit?
He does. He helps me with doing workouts at home, getting ready for the races and all that.
Okay. So Oliver, what does your exercise regimen look like as a race car driver? This is a new question I'm going to throw in there. What does your exercise regimen look like?
I usually do a lot of running on a treadmill to build up my endurance, as well as lifting weights because for steering and all that.
Okay. So Oliver, okay. Now, what do you have for sponsors on your race car?
I have a Rockhouse Eatery down in Gunnersville. They sponsor my racing.
Okay. So do you have any more sponsors at all, Oliver?
Not currently.
Okay. Are you still looking for sponsors?
Yes, I am actually.
So if there's going to be anybody out here watching this racing show with me and Oliver Dibble, and you want to help him out, reach out to Oliver, his dad Scott, his mom Charlotte, because they appreciate the sponsorship. on Oliver's race car as he gets further into his racing career. So, Oliver, do you have a racing nickname yet?
Not right now.
We've got to work on this because after having you on Facebook and having you here, we got to work on that. That's something we got to really seriously work on for you because every race car driver has to have a nickname.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it that much because
Yeah. So Oliver, now okay, when you're at the racetrack and you're getting ready to strap in your car, what is your mentality? What are you thinking about when you get into that race car? What helps get you psyched up to do this?
Well, I usually think about stuff like how I'm gonna pass other cars, seeing what I need to do to get past other people and all that, and stay
Okay.
out of trouble.
Okay. So Oliver, what is the worst thing you've had happen to you as a race car driver thus far?
I got into a wreck in a legends race at Atlanta when I got squeezed down into the grass
Oh,
and
oh.
got loose and came up and hit the other car that squeezed me down, and then I went up into the wall and he went flipping down the back straightaway.
Did you get hurt at all, Oliver?
I wasn't hurt, and thankfully the other driver wasn't hurt.
Very cool, very cool. Thankfully nobody was hurt. Yes.
Yeah.
So Oliver, now okay, when you're at the racetrack and you're getting ready to eat something, what is your favorite thing to eat at the track?
I usually like to eat like a sandwich, like a Philly cheesesteak before.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, me and you definitely get along because I love a good Philly cheesesteak sandwich. So Oliver, when you're away from the racetrack, what do you like to do away from the racetrack?
I usually like to play video games or design stuff in 3D.
Okay. So Oliver, when you're away from the racetrack, what is your favorite restaurant to eat at?
I do like eating Zaxby's a lot.
Oh, okay. Never had that, but I tell you what, they say it's good food. So
Yeah.
Oliver, when you're at home, what's your favorite home cooked meal that your mom or family makes for you?
I have to say it's French toast. It's really great.
Oh yeah, awesome, awesome. So Oliver, I hear now that you have a job. So let's talk about your job. Where at are you working at now?
I work at Chick-fil-A, which is it's kind of funny knowing that I like Zaxby's, but I work at Chick-fil-A.
I'll tell you what, I've heard a lot of good things about Chick-fil-A. I wish we had one out here. Definitely, I heard they got really good food. What is one of the best things that you can order at Chick-fil-A?
I usually like eating the chicken strips. They're really good.
Oh, very cool, very cool, very cool. So Oliver, now okay, we're getting to this portion of the racing show. What do you do any of the sports besides racing?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, okay. So Oliver, do you have anything? Who are some of your racing friends out there at the racetrack?
I usually like to hang out with Matthew Cade, Kyle Bacon, and those guys. They're really good friends. And
Are you really good friends with Cole Denton?
yes, I am.
Yeah. So Oliver, okay, now do you have anything out there you want to say to the kids to help get them in a race car?
Uh, it may seem scary at first, but once you get into it, you kind of get used to it, and it's becomes really fun.
So I have another question for you, Oliver. Do you have your driver's license yet?
Yes, I do.
Very cool, very cool. So what kind of street car do you have?
Volkswagen Jetta.
Oh, very cool, very cool, very cool. Do you have racing stickers all over it?
No, I don't actually.
So you're not like me that like to stick racing stickers all over your car, huh?
Yeah, I usually keep my stickers to a minimum on there.
Okay, okay. So what year is your Volkswagen Jetta?
It's 2021.
Oh, very cool. What color is it?
White.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So Oliver, who is your racing hero? Who do you look up to with your racing career?
Lewis Hamilton and Chase Elliott.
Okay. Have you ever met Chase Elliott?
Yes, I have actually.
Is he pretty awesome to talk to?
He is.
Okay. So Oliver, we're at this portion of the racing show right now. I am going to turn the microphone over to you. You can ask me some questions. How's that?
Okay. Well, haven't done this part before.
Yeah, this is something new. I'm gonna let you have at it. Go ahead.
So, what is your favorite restaurant?
Oh, I'll tell you what, Oliver, I like some good Chinese food. We have a really good family Mexican restaurant that's to die for. Out here we have Arby's. Arby's is good. Taco John's is good. Taco Bell is good. Yeah, Domino's Pizza. Oh my God, that's good stuff too. Had some Domino's Pizza for lunch today.
Hmm.
We have a really good Chinese buffet place out here. Oh, yum.
Who's your favorite race car driver? Actually,
Oh, this is gonna get deep, Oliver. I've got quite a few. You are one of them. I'll tell you that. You're one of my favorite race car drivers. I like to talk. I like sprint car wise. I like a lot of sprint car drivers. My racing hero when I was a kid was Doug Wolfgang. Wolfgang was amazing to watch. He could race side by side with Steve Kinzer, and it'd be like, man, this guy is awesome to watch. Coming to IndyCar, Dan Weldon was my favorite IndyCar driver. I have to throw that out there. Very, very favorite IndyCar driver was Dan Weldon. Formula One, I'm going to throw out there Lewis Hamilton. Definitely, he is my favorite Formula One driver. NASCAR wise, I like Chase Elliott. I like Kyle Larson. Those two guys, yes. Definitely, Truck Series wise, I really don't have anybody, and Busch Series and Xfinity Series, I don't have anybody. But yes, definitely drag racing wise, I have a lot on the drag racing side.
Oh yeah, and another question is, what did you think about the Martinsville race?
The Martinsville race, that was wild, epically wild. Chastain taking the wild, the video game style. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that I couldn't believe it the first time I saw it. I was like, am I watching a video game or is it the real thing?
And you know what's going to be interesting next year, Oliver? The All-Star race, they are going back to a track that hasn't raced NASCAR for quite a few years. They're going back to North Wilkesboro. So that's going to be interesting to see that All-Star race at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
And another thing too, did you hear the big announcement that came out with NASCAR? Petty GMS also has another owner thrown into the series, and that is Jimmy Johnson. He's actually part owner with Petty GMS now.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. How it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, Oliver. So Oliver, here's a question for you. Do you have a girlfriend yet?
No,
No.
yeah,
Yeah, no. Okay.
I haven't
Alrighty.
really wanted to get into that yet.
Okay, alrighty. So Oliver, I want to thank you for being on the racing show with me today, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better, and have you over on the YouTube portion of this. So hopefully you get some YouTube fans now. Definitely that would
Yeah.
help you out quite a bit.
That it's kind of cool. I've been on YouTube with a friend of mine a while ago, but it's cool to be on it for like a podcast kind of thing.
Oh, yes, definitely. So Oliver, thank you again for being on the racing show with me today, talking to us about your racing career. I will have you step out. I will call you in a little bit to thank you in person for doing this with me. Definitely.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, it has. But okay, Oliver, I'll let you step out now, okay?
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, not a problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Oliver Dibble, driver of the number 44 legend car out of Huntsville, Alabama. Definitely another kid you're going to definitely want to watch. He's got a really good future ahead of him. He's really progressed as a race car driver and had some success. And I wish the very best for Oliver and his racing team. But ladies and gentlemen, that is about it for the racing show. I would like to thank my sponsors, New England Hemophilia Association, Manning Motorsports, for being a part of this racing show with me. I also like to thank Oliver Dibble and his racing team for being a part of this racing show with me. Very, very awesome racing team. Very, very awesome. One of my favorites to deal with. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys would like to sponsor my racing show or be on my racing show, feel free to email me at jjnolan151@gmail.com, or you can call or text me at 712-209-7138. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, go hit the like, subscribe, and hit that notification button on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube, and then also go hit the like button on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on Facebook for all your racing news updates. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube.